guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I will be doing a Q&A. Now these questions will include general questions but also study questions and my future and everything about that. I posted on my story, ask me questions, and that's open whenever you want. I sometimes add those questions there as well, so if you want to check my Instagram out and ask me any questions, I will answer them. And you can also DM me or just use the comments in YouTube. So I have a list of questions here. Let's get started. Okay, so the first question is, when is my birthday? My birthday is on June the 2nd. So the next question is, what is my favourite food? So my favourite food, I would have to say, I really like sushi. Also like chicken wings. Next question is, what A-levels do I want to do? So I was thinking a lot about this because, you know, there's so much options and I know what I want to do in my future already, so I base them around that. But I'm thinking, and I think that I'm not 100% sure if this will be for sure, but most likely one or two of them. But I want to do biology, chemistry and psychology, and that is quite a lot because there's a lot of content inside each of them, especially the science. I understand that there's so much content, but I feel like every single A-level is difficult, so no matter what you choose, you know, it will all be hard. But yeah, so that's what I want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna choose another one. I was thinking maybe of not doing psychology and maybe I don't know, maybe English literature or something like that. Also Latin, but not a lot of schools do Latin anymore, which is a shame because I would have really liked it for my future as well. But yeah, so those are the subjects. The next question is, what do I want to do if you're in university, if I do want to go to university? So yes, I want to go to university, and go to medical school. So I guess in medical school you don't really choose your subject, so it's not like I'm majoring in, I don't know, English or music, because it's all the same for everyone in medical school. So just medicine, and that links onto the next question, which is, who do I want to be in my future? So I want to be a doctor, more specifically a surgeon, and even more specifically either a emergency one, a pediatrician or a general. So any of the next question is, what school do I want to go to? And that's like specific school. So of course, if I get accepted, I'm really looking into the Hull York Medical School. I feel like it's really great. They have a good approach in learning and I really like their approach, and it's also the same price as other universities, and I feel like it's also in a good place, and if not that one, then the Brighton and Sussex Medical School. So yeah, so those are my dream schools. So the next question is, what languages do I speak? So fluently, like everything, I speak Czech and English. I also speak, not fluently, but I know some of Latin, so that doesn't even count. Kind of Latin, I know like quarter of Latin. So next question is, what alternative would you like to do in your future if you weren't a doctor? So I thought about this a lot because you know, not all the time your life goes to plan, and I feel like I need like another plan other than being a doctor. But this is a totally different job from being a doctor, so I don't even know how I came up with it. But a wedding planner, I don't know, I like to like plan and like organize things, and you're in control of the situation, and I like jobs like that. It's very like independent as well. You just get opinions from people and then you plan things, you know, like deadlines. I don't know, I just feel like it's a very independent and like hands-on job, so it's very, very different from being a doctor. But I don't know, a wedding planner. And another one would be kind of like a preschool teacher, not a teacher, like a nursery, so like, you know, taking care of kids and like babies in nursery. I don't know, I like taking care of kids and babysitting, so I feel like that would be a good job as well. The next question is, what are my favourite TV shows? My favourite ones, my top one would have to be Grey's Anatomy. I also feel like I really like Gilmore Girls. I just finished watching that. The other show that I've just started to watch I really like is Gossip Girl. Another show New Amsterdam, and then Jane the Virgin. Jane the Virgin is a really good show. So yeah, and all these shows are on Netflix except from New Amsterdam, and in England Grey's Anatomy isn't on Netflix, but I think in America it is. So if you want to check those shows out, you know, if you're looking for more shows, then there's some. The next question is, what are my school regrets? I feel like my biggest one, which isn't really that big of a deal, I guess, but it's doing more clubs. I would have loved it if I really picked something that I was like passionate in or that I was really good at, but I feel like I just never found that thing, and I was really very like shy to do something. And yeah, so I really wish I was more like open to trying more new like hobbies. Another thing, definitely learning more in year 8 and 9. I feel like those are the years that I slacked off the most, and I just didn't try, and not that I didn't try, but I didn't really give in that much effort. So those 3 things are the major things. There's like little ones, but they're not like big ones that made a difference. The next question is, what is my favourite movie? But I really like Great Gatsby. I don't know, it's just like a really great movie, and I like the storyline, and it's really long, and like the time era, and like I don't know, like I just really like it, and I rewatched it like 17 times, and yeah, so I really like. So the next question is, what is my favorite singer / artist? But my number 1 is The Weeknd. I love The Weeknd, and there's just not a bad song from him, and I love all his songs, and maybe you saw my videos, but I have a little photos on my wall of him. Last question is, what is my favorite YouTube channels, or what are my favorite YouTube channels? So my favorite YouTube channels are definitely Rachel Southard, she's a medical student, then The Strive to Fit, she's a doctor, Anastasia Kingsnorth, I like her as well, and Olivia Neal, I like her as well. So yeah, so those are my favorite channels. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, my Q&A, you got to know me better. If you have any more questions, then ask them on Instagram or in the comments below, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.